Absolute Duelist here, coming at you with another One Piece video. And in today's One Piece video, I have for you my first time playing Whitebeard in an actual local setting. Now, my round one was pretty much just the red, purple Luffy, because my opponent just wanted to play red, purple Luffy in the tournament, and he was just like, okay, I wanted to testing this, but I'm playing Whitebeard for the actual tournament. I did say to everyone I'm going to be playing Whitebeard. I just want to play that to, you know, give my opponent an idea of how that matchup might look in OP05. But this one is round two. It's against the Blue Croc deck while I'm on Whitebeard, and it's going to be an interesting game because I've never actually played Whitebeard before, and I will be honest, playing it through this locals, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll play it again. And there is reasoning behind that. I don't think it's a deck for me. I think the deck is very linear and very easy, and I can see why this deck does get as many tops as it does. And I know I might get a lot of hate for that, but it's just really my opinion on the deck. I think the deck is cool and all. I think it does have, well, a lot of potential and power in it, but it's just not a deck for me. I think it's just too linear for me, and it really does rely on luck at the end of the day. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the game and see how it's going to be. So I was forced to go first, and let's see what the Blue Crocs player is going to do, because a Whitebeard player going first isn't really ideal. It's a deck that really wants to go second because you want to get that life as late as possible. So we go ahead and play the Ezo, grab a 4-cost 6k swing. I can't remember the name of that one, and we pass, taking our first life. Blue Croc player's turn. He's going to go ahead and pay 1 to play the blocker Law. We go ahead and grab our 2 Don, and he does pass off there as well. We swing 6k into life, trying to hit him for a life. He does choose to take it. Then we swing 5 into life as well, meaning that we don't really have a play on the board. He goes ahead and counters for 1, and we pass turn, taking that life. So that's pretty much every turn with this deck. Like, you're going to be taking the life every turn unless you got the 9 beard. So it's just how the game really does work. So Blue Croc does go ahead and grab the 2 Don, goes ahead and rests free. Oh, maybe not. Looks like he wants to think for a second, depending on what he wants to play. He's going to go ahead and put 1 onto lead and swing for 6 into life, I believe. Do we choose to counter? Like, there's no real reason why we shouldn't. And it looks like we do discard that Atmos that we added last turn with the Ezo. So he goes ahead and plays a Centumara and passes. We go ahead and rest, I think that was 5, playing the Marco and killing the Law blocker. And then we go ahead and swing 6 into life, which is taken again by the Croc player. We go ahead and pass, taking that 1 life, and let's see what the Croc player chooses to do. Now, he's probably going to be playing a Pacifista from the deck. That just seems like the most likely outcome here, because obviously the Pacifistas, they're one of the best things about the Blue Croc deck. That Centumara engine is so strong, and being someone who has actually been testing Blue Croc recently, it's a very, very good engine. Just being able to play out 6k characters or 5k blockers, it's very nice. So he does go ahead and play that 6k Pacifista there, and he's got 3 Don left. So what would he potentially do? He could just slap all that Don onto the leader and then go ahead and swing into life, meaning they'll have to waste 2 cards now to go ahead and prevent that hit, or just take the life in general. It looks like he's going to rest free though instead. And he's going to go ahead and Sanji's peel off to go ahead and draw 2 cards. Okay, get 2 cards out of the deck. Pot of Greed is very, very good, of course, being able to get your hand size slightly bigger. And it's our turn now. We're on our 7 Don turn. Let's see what we're going to go ahead and do. So we go ahead and swing 6 into life. He took your counters. We swing another 6 into life. He does choose to go ahead and take that one, though. Press 7 to go ahead and play the ace. And then we're going to go ahead and swing 7 into life. So we've got ahead and gotten a pretty good board. We've got a 6k Marco, we've got the Whitebeard leader, of course, and we've got the 7k Ace on the board, which will allow us to go ahead and just swing pretty easy. And having Rush is very good on that card too. Like, just being able to decrease in Rush is just insane in my opinion. But let's go ahead and see what the Blue Croc player is going to do. He does have 8 Don now, I believe. So let's see how he's going to go ahead and play his turn. Like, what I would probably do is, if I was him, I would probably start trying to swing into life here. Like, maybe swing with the Pacifista, see if I'll counter it. If I do, then maybe swing for a little more with the Blue Croc. But let's go ahead and see what he does choose to do. So, he is just taking a debate, thinking what he wants to do here. Resting 7, though. No, 6. Okay, so he does choose to rest 6 to go ahead and play the Red Rock, returning the Ace to the bottom of my deck. Interesting that he to return the Marco, but I guess the ace does have more power, and it looks like we noticed that he used one more Don than necessary, so we just go ahead and correct that there. He puts one Don onto his Croc, swinging into life most likely, going ahead and 1k counter with that Marco, and then he swings another 6k with the Pacifista, and we go ahead and 2k counter that, so he must not have any 1ks, and he goes ahead and plays the Perona to go ahead and stack his deck. So he's looking at the top 5, choosing what order he wants to put them in. Like, that's one of the things I do like about Blue Croc as well. Like, if you see a good 5 cards there, you're going to be able to stack your next 3 turns, like, very, very well. That's something I really do like about the Blue Croc deck. It's something I'm definitely going to be planning on playing soon. So we go ahead and get our 2 Don. We're on the 9 Don turn now. 2 life left, so we're in a very good position. But looks like we're going to go ahead and swing 7 into his lead. He does go ahead and take it. Looks like he might have a trigger, but he doesn't use it. We go ahead and swing another 7 into life. Does he take this too, or does he counter out? Looks like he's trying to counter. He does counter with 2 bows, and I think that's a 7-drop king. Let's go ahead and see where it goes from here. We're on 7 Don. It looks like we're just thinking where we want to go. So we're going to rest 1 to play an Ezo, looking at the top 5 cards. Adding a Jozu there, 2k counter. Then we've got 6 Don left. We rest 4 to go ahead and play a 4-cost Marco. Sorry for the glare there, guys. But we've got the blocker Marco on the board. 2 Don up for any events that we may have. And then it's the Blue Croc's turn, and he's got 10 Don. So let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. Now, if I was him, I'd probably start cleaning up the board a bit. Maybe do some big swings here and there. Oh, but we didn't take our life, so we do choose to just go ahead and take that now as well. Always remember, Whitebeard players, you need to take that life. I, being the first time playing it, like, I forgot. I do apologize. But just remember to take that life, guys. So, it looks like he's going to swing 6 into life. We do choose to take it. Like, when you're on your last life in Whitebeard, it's fine to take it. But he's going to play that 10-drop Kaido, and he's going to go ahead and return the Marco to hand, the 5-cost Marco. And also, I think that was the Perona he returned to hand as well. So he returned his own Perona, returned the Marco. He's on 1 life though. I would have probably there used the leader ability to return the 4-cost Marco to my hand, just because obviously it means that I'd have to replay it, I'd have less plays on the board, like I'd have to waste a lot more Don in that case. So interesting choice that he didn't. So we go ahead and swing in for 7. We do choose to take it, and then we're going to go ahead and just place all of it on our 4-cost Marco and swing for a big number. So, yeah, like at the end of the game there, I think he did just make a slight misplay there where he should have used his leader ability to return the Marco to hand, because it means I'd have to probably put a lot more Don onto potentially like the Ezos or something, or maybe split it up to try and get the right number, or hell, even just try and put down the Marco again and more blockers, just to try and survive, right? But anyway, that's just how the game is sometimes. He did play pretty well. I think he was just maybe made a misplay at the end game there. But anyway, it was a really good fun game. First time playing one instead of the beginning of the video. Not my deck, but we'll see how we do in the next round. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more One Piece content.